What are you guys doing in here? On top of that tire. What's going on with that? Yeah, that was the best intro I could do. Welcome to another video, and in this part, welcome to another video, guys, and in this video I am finally getting my wheels refinished. So I'm gonna show you the wheels, the before. I have plenty of before pictures, but we're gonna do a quick walk around. But first, we're gonna turn some lights on in here just to get a little bit better. When I bought it, I have actually exerted no curb rash to the car. I actually bought it. That was one of the few things that was unfortunate about the condition of the car. Everything else was really like almost immaculate, especially because it's fully wrapped and everything. But this car has two pretty bad curb rash wheels, one that's not really that bad, and then one that's pretty much fine. But I'm gonna have them all four refinished by a place called Wheel Medic here in Columbus. And these wheels are dirty, guys. Hopefully I inserted the burnout clip. I did do a quick little burnout. I know it wasn't anything crazy, but might as well take advantage of these junky Continental tires. The rear, this one is pretty bad right there, especially. I think that's like the worst area. And then there's a tiny little nick. Where's this nick at? Like up here. I think this one's also got, there's a nick there, there's chewed up here. There is a lot of dirt because I was driving, and then around here is bad. Unfortunately, I didn't do any of this, but it's gonna be all taken care of real soon. And this one, actually, yeah, so there's three that are pretty bad. This one is pretty bad. This is actually just dirt. This is a mark. You can see that right there. So there's a lot to be improved on these wheels. I wonder how bad. Yeah, I think this is the one that really doesn't have very much. There's a tiny little nick right there. But really, it's awesome because I'll be able to have the barrel, every part of this wheel is going to be literally immaculate. And then the first thing I'm going to do once the new tires are on them and everything's done, I'm going to coat them with a Geon rim is pretty much the plan right now. So anyways, those are the wheels. That's the plan. I'm going to get, actually I should show you. So I should show you the tire I bought. The rears are getting new tires, so I figured what made more sense if they're gonna take the tires off and remount and rebalance them after they refinish each single wheel. The rears were in need of being replaced, so one burnout later and now we have new tires. These are the Michelin Pilot Super Sport. They are slightly wider than my current ones. My current ones are 265, 35, 19. I don't know where the thing is. You can just trust me on that. And these are 275, 35, 19. So, and you will notice, yeah, so here's the thing. 275, 35, ZR19. So these are the higher grade, the 100Y. That is a weighting metric. So it means that the load of the car can actually be heavier. So it doesn't really matter. So I guess just with speed as well as extra load, these are slightly more expensive, but they seem to be more popular. This is ZR, not all of them say ZR. I did notice that. So maybe I wonder if the front ones say ZR, because these are Pilot Super Sports. So I wonder, yeah, they do say ZR, guys. The front ones do say ZR. It does say 93Y instead of 100, but I assume that's just because they are not as wide. That might be part of the reason, but they are the ZR, which are slightly more expensive, as you'll notice online. New rear tires, all four are going to be fully refinished. And I don't think I mentioned, it is going to be in the factory color, this sort of a satin aluminum look. I thought about black, but as I mentioned in a bunch of videos, the black look is cool, but these are just too detailed to be black. And I really like the classic look. I think they're bright enough, you know, they're not chrome, they're not anything like that. It just really works with the style of the car. I love the exhaust tips. I'm sorry, I know everyone wants me to get aftermarket exhaust tips, aftermarket wheels, all kinds of crazy shit, but I just love this OEM Plus look. I know it sounds lame, but I love it. All right, so we are leaving to go to my buddy Mike's house to pick up his winter, holy shit, the white balance. We're gonna go pick up his winter wheels. Let's just take a second to appreciate navigation in a 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I just wanna appreciate that. It's so sick to have this in here, like having Apple CarPlay hooked up, do my thing, going on road trips, and then we can just switch over to the music. You guys can see the excellent music choice that I have as usual. But yeah, I just love this thing. All right, who's ready for a tunnel run? Who's ready? Gotta slow down. Gotta slow down. Oh snap. Still sounds better than an F80 M3. Wait, I will give this guy props. He has a sticker that says, "Cool Prius," quote, "nobody." I guess if you're rocking it and you know it's junk, then it's funny because you're making fun of yourself, so it's all good. Oh, it's my favorite when someone doesn't, oh wow, that was a very aggressive lane change. That was very aggressive. And we have another douchebag, cool. Clutch at his own home. Yee. Woo! Are you kidding?
It's the thinnest garage door ever.
It's going in the vlog.
Yeah. Bam.
That's like 1/8 of an inch.
Plenty of room. Look at this
shit, man. All right. Once again, thank you, buddy. These things fit so perfectly in the back. So great. All right, let's go home and mount them on the car. So here's a quick little trick for you guys that like M3s and BMWs. I got this thing from ECS Tuning. It's like, fits perfectly into the jacking point. So if I can demonstrate that for you, you guys get the idea. So when you jack the car up, you're not smushing this plastic piece right here. All right, make sure handbrake is up, and I'll put it in gear. All right, here's a little inspection of the driver's side rear. Still just a little bit of life left, but really not that much. And these things really have seen better days. A lot of this stuff would come off with a good cleaning, and I know that's embarrassing, but I did just do a burnout and been driving it for like a week straight. So the back of this stuff, this tire, this wheel rather, gets pretty bad. Quick little inspection tour. Take a look at the brake pads, and they look like they're just fine. I mean, there's plenty of brake right there as far as I'm concerned. This just needs a good solid degreasing, which I will definitely be doing very soon. I want to do it tonight, but I just do not have time to do everything tonight. I have time to do some stuff tonight. So unfortunately, with the wheel off, I'm not gonna be able to do every single thing I want, but that'll have to be on another day. Here's the brand new tire, guys. I mean, you guys can see the huge difference here on these tires. Here's what she looks like with her winter wheels on. Of course, these are not wheels I'm going to be driving around with. It's really just going to be sitting on them. I might drive around just to see what it looks like, but holy shit, this thing needs some more some more spacers. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this is not the same size wheel as it was before. 255, 35, 19. So it's funny, the even just the 65s are a little bit wider. And of course, the wheel itself has more concavity. If you guys wanted me to do my wheels black, here is exactly how, well, not exactly how they would look, but actually kind of similar. They're 19s, they're a little skinnier, which of course makes sense because they are winter wheels, but you can definitely see that they're very hard to capture in pictures, on film. I know these aren't, you know, it has a little bit of curb rash here, but these are just very temporary. I want to make sure that you guys know that these are only going to be on the car while the car sits for a few days. I'd rather do this than have it on jack stands, and you know, maybe it'll be kind of a cool, different look. Maybe I'll drive it on Saturday or something just to see kind of what I think when I walk up to it. But these things, they still have my heart, guys. They still have my heart. All right, guys, time to fast forward to the next day when the beautiful wheels are ready to be picked up. Guess what, guys? Boop! And there they are, all fresh, brand new, in their glory. It's all you need to know. What's going on, guys? At this point, I do not know where I left off in the video, but let's jump right into it here. As you can see in those lovely, lovely B-roll shots that I did, special editing just for you guys. Beautiful, refinished, no curb rash, new meat on the rears, and then still pretty good meat on the fronts. OEM competition ZCP wheels. As you guys already know, I decided to get the OEM color. It looks almost identical to where I had it before, the stock color. I feel like I can still tell it's not exactly like the shine looks different to me for some reason, and that could be because, you know, obviously respraying anything, it's going to look slightly off, but you know, they matched it. They did all four. These all four match. They look just as bright as before. I wouldn't say they necessarily are brighter. I know in pictures they might look brighter, which is possibly, you know, it's possible in the pictures, but these wheels, they look terrific. I will be doing a separate video on coating. Well, it's not poking, but I will tell you, oh man, I'm honestly gonna have to drive. I mean, from this angle, it looks like it could hit, but that has a lot of distance to go down. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to drive. So if it rubs, then I'll take the spacers out and get smaller ones. Right now I have 12 or 12 and a half, I think. Might go down to like 10. I'm sure that's all I need, like 8 or 10. But that is a meaty rear tire. I know it's only like a tiny bit bigger, but with the spacer, I mean, whoo, shit, that's gonna be really close. I have a feeling it's gonna rub. I'll have to update you guys in another video because I want to get this out to you so you can see the progress, but I'll update you. You'll probably see on Instagram or something if I take the spacers out, but look at that. Look at that. Way better. I'm sorry, Black Wheel Squad, time to end.